So you want to know how to create a user within the sub account as well as the agency account. So if you go to settings on the bottom left of the screen, and then you go to team and you select add user, this will be where you add your users within the agency account. So you will select add user and we'll just create a test. So we're going to do testing, and then I'll put one of my real email addresses in. Don't email me, guys. And then we'll just put a test number in. We'll select next. So now on this next page, it'll bring you to the roles and permissions page. On this roles and permissions, I am a agency. Since we're in the agency, it'll default to agency, and you'll have the option between a admin and a user. So a agency user will not be able to see billing. An agency admin will be able to see billing. So that will help you determine which option you would choose for your users or when you add people to the account. This next section just goes over if you want to restrict access to any of the sub accounts, and this is if you want to add the user, so your agency user, as a sub account user as well in the account. That's what this is for. And then they have the option to restrict data visibility to only assigned data. So what that means is if someone is in a sub account, they're only able to see what they are assigned to. If a user is not assigned to a customer, they're not able to see their information. And so these roles and permissions are all of the features that they have within the system. Normally, these are things that'll show up on this side menu bar in the sub account. If you turn these toggles off, this will remove the access to that option within the sub account for that particular user. And that'll be how you create a agency user. Agency user. So now we're going to go into the sub account, and I'm going to show you how to do the same thing on the sub account level. So to get to the sub account, you're just going to click the blank section where it says click here to switch, and I'm going to click on the sub account, and then I'm going to go to settings on the bottom left of the screen, and then I'm going to go to my staff. So there are no users in this account. And you can see on this side menu, normally there'll be a section that says my profile is missing because I don't have any users in here. And I'm not a user in this account. So for agency owners, if you're trying to figure out why the my profile section is not showing and why you're not able to edit things in the sub account, or you're not able to add yourself to calendars, that is why. So let me show you an example of what I mean. So I'm going to create a user in here first, and then I'm going to go back to the agency account to show you what I'm referring to. So I'm just going to put another test in here. I'm going to use a fake email address for this one. Okay. And also in this user profile, it'll give you some different options. So it's just asking you what calendar do you want to connect this user to. This will be calendars that you create within the system. And then this roles and permission section, again, will be a little bit different. So you have the option in here to also do admin and user. And then you also have that option to restrict only assigned data. So you can turn these toggles on and off, and that'll limit what they can see, users can see on this side menu. So I will go ahead and just save this. And I am going to go back to the agency account so you can see what I'm referring to, what I was mentioning earlier. So I'm going to click Chronicles of Kia, switch to the agency view, go to settings, go to team, and I'm going to click the edit button. I'm going to go to roles and permissions, and I'm going to add a sub account and save. Now I'm going to switch back to the sub account and I'm going to go to settings. So previously that my profile section was not there. It's here now because I just added myself as a user in this sub account. So if I go to my staff, you can see I'm here now. And if I go to my profile, I can edit my profile. So I can add or update my passwords. I can do two-step verification for email. I can connect my personal calendar, my video conferencing options, and I can set my availability here. I hope this helps.